Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Hello, hello. Hello, Diamond Girl. Hey, got your questions. Thank you for your 2 donations. I appreciate you, boo. Hey, Jean, Irene, Eagle, Stephanie, C.A. Cutie, Jeannie, Mystical, LT Spiritual, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. Doctor, hello. Vanilla, hello. Princess, hello. Neo Backup, Diamond Girl. Neo, I'm just gonna say new. Neon, okay, Neon. Hello. Culture, hello. Mormita. Girl, I had, everybody, I had this alarm set, and then I realized it was for a whole different time. I was like, oh crap. Hey Jason, welcome. Alright, so we have 5 more spots. It filled up quick today. Camo. Hello. And welcome. I don't know how to say it, so I'm just going to say camo. I'm probably reading it totally wrong. And thank y'all for liking. I appreciate you. Ari, hello. Okay, 3 spots. Nana, hello. I'm tired today. My grandbaby had me up early. Hey, Mirka, hello. Good to see you. One more spot. Just one. That's awesome. I don't know why my alarm was 10 minutes off, but I caught it at the last minute. I'm like, oh crap, it's already 7:27. What am I doing? Alright, let's just start. Let me look at your questions again just to make sure I get it right. Alright. Okay. Got it. Lover, hello. Yes, you got the last spot. Alright, Em. You ready? Oh, thank you, love. And thank you, Mirakai. You'll go after M, babe. You write it down and then I got you. Alright. Let me skip this song and try. See if we can get a message. I don't know. We'll see, M. Okay. Let's try 3. Alright. Perfect. Alright. So, if she was to give this a chance, would it be a cycle repeat or would it be beneficial? Hold on. Hold on. Don't have time for that. Alright, let's see. I don't know, I might. To be honest, I might. I don't know. I'd be moving fast. I don't. No, I only have her on once. Oh, I do have her twice. Oops. My bad. Alright, let's see. I'm going to clarify before I say anything, because to me, I think your intuition and it's like you're not trusting it. Let's see. Okay. So the bottom of this deck is a 5 of coins. Okay. The bottom of this deck is the Fool and the 7 of swords. Now, what I'm getting is you're kind of shook, right? Part of you says, let's bring this together, right? Let's try this. Let me listen to what they're telling me. Intuitively, you've kind of grown past this idea of what they're able to offer, right? Because it feels like they're saying, they're coming in and they're telling you, I want it all. I want to combine things. I want to work on things. I want to do things. And your intuition is saying, like, promises are nice. They're great. But how long are you going to wait for it? And it kind of feels like your intuition is saying, like, you've moved past this. You know that your 10 of Pentacles is kind of sitting right around the corner. Whereas this offer of the 10 of Pentacles is kind of put you back in the waiting period of, is this going to be good for me? Is this going to work out for me? Is this actually a fantasy or is it reality? I kind of feel you leaning towards giving it another try. And I'm never going to sit here and tell you what to do. I'm not. But I will say that you already have the answers that you need inside of you. You may just not be accepting them to be true. Because you want this so bad. You want that family. You want the promises that somebody tells you to be true. They're showing up as a page and a Knight of Swords. To me, that is like they don't have yet what it is that you want. And so if you accept this offer, because I feel like it was a rash decision, it was like, I just need to say something. I need to stop her, because I know that if I don't, she's going to find that person that will give her everything. So to me, it feels like a knee-jerk reaction on their end, because they're feeling the distance. Their light has left the building, basically. I don't want to say... I just kind of feel like you will kind of put yourself in the place of disappointment again if you jump into this now. Because you won't be trusting the Empress part of yourself that says, I deserve more. And if you can't bring it from the beginning, then, you know, figure it out and then come in. So, I don't want to tell you which way to go because you're going to have to do what you feel you need to do. But at the same time, I will say be very cautious. Because every time a cycle repeats or every time you put yourself in a position of, I'm going to wait, I want to believe the words that they're speaking without the actions being there to back it up. You're kind of like delaying your happiness, you're delaying your future, and I don't necessarily want that for you, you know what I mean? So every time that you repeat the cycle will get worse, and the more that you will feel trapped in that. So I would say just be careful, make a smart decision, whatever's best for you. If you do give him a chance, make sure that he proves it before you have any kind of like further development, I guess you could say. So I hope that helps. She donated for one. Emga has two though. So I'm going to do M's and then I got you, Mirakai. Just 1 second, babe. Let's see. I think, especially with all the yellow here, it's saying that right now is the time to really not let your ego drive the bus, right? Because the ego wants to be comfortable. The ego wants to feel validated. The ego wants for the settling, right? The comfort. So right now it's time for you to embrace that sun within you. You're a Leo. You know, maybe it's time for you to really be, you know, more for yourself. And that's okay. But let me see what Spirit is going to say about this. Okay. Yeah, you can change your question. Okay. Has he done any work on himself? I see all the red signs, okay? I see them. I got it. I'm changing it. Got it. I think the chat is just kind of lagging behind a little bit. Alright, has he done any work? No. From what I can see is Nine of Wands. This Nine of Wands, Knight of Swords to begin, right? And to me, that's whatever communication he's brought forward with the Eight of Wands. It wasn't thought through. He's still that wounded warrior he was from before. And I honestly feel like you're sitting there looking really good. And he wants to stop you from the opportunities that are coming for you more than actually like wanting to heal himself, wanting to be a better person, wanting to be a better man, wanting to show up for you. And I'm not saying he doesn't love you. I'm not saying that he doesn't want you in his life. What I'm saying is, like, it doesn't look like he's willing to do the work. He's just like, let's do this again. Let's try it one more time. Just last minute thought, you know, like, I've got to stop, because he feels that if he doesn't say something now, he's going to lose you. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You're going to move on because you know your worth now. So he's going to say exactly what you want to hear. He wants to move things into calmer waters, yes. But the pain still sits there. It hasn't healed. I don't think it's healed on either one of your ends. And so if you put the Six of Swords with the Nine of Swords, I mean the Three of Swords, you get the Nine of Swords, which is stress, anxiety, worry, wondering if, like, this is going to work. It Eight of Swords. He's still trapped in this fear cycle. And the fear right now, what's stressing him out the most, is that you're moving away from him into something better. And he's like, no, we're going to do this again. Let's do this again. What can I say to do this again? Bring her back. She's moving too far away from me. Bring her back. The Devil and the Three of Pentacles. And I'm going to be honest with you. I honestly feel like when I see the Devil and the Three of Pentacles, there's like manipulation and some sort of like using your desires against you, right? Like, for instance, bringing the families together, not being alone on the holidays. To me, that's what you want. So of course he's going to include that, right? He's going to say, oh, let's do this now. Let's do it now. Let's bring everybody together and celebrate the holidays. Because he knows that's what you want. I don't know, babe. Like, honestly, this is going to be up to you. And maybe you're not done, you know, with him. Maybe there's still something that can be learned from this. Maybe he will learn from this eventually, but I do not feel that he's done healing in the absence of you. I feel like he thought you would come back around or say something to him, and you didn't, because you're too good for that. You didn't do anything wrong. You just asked him to be the man that you deserved. So, I don't know, babe. Either way, you know, like I say, I understand both. You know, I could understand you wanting to go back to see, but I see the advice being like, basically, if you do go into this, keep your boundaries very strong and make sure that the actions match what he's telling you, because I don't think he's thought it through. Part of him feels like you're not even going to entertain it. But I don't know, my love. That's it. This is going to be all up to you. But honestly, no, I don't feel he's been healing. Because, I mean, the Nine of Wands is still very wounded. Even though they're ready to do it again, they're still holding on to everything that was there to begin with. And the next step from that is what? The Ten of Wands, overburden. But I love you, so I'm always like, girl, be careful. Be careful. It's still Mercury retrograde, isn't it? Just be careful, my love. Please don't spam the chat. If it is your turn, I will ask for your question. I love you, babe. And I hope that answered your questions. No, I know the reasons why you were throwing them up. I'm like, but I had already seen them, and it's like it was behind. All right, what's coming in love from America? And thank you, again. Big hugs. I know this one's gonna be kryptonite. Kryptonite. All right, what's coming in love from my beautiful America? There was an Ace of Cups I saw at the bottom. All right, okay, let's see. Magician. Virgo, Gemini. Thank you, M, for your donation. All right. I definitely see something coming in pretty hot and heavy. Now, I think your manifestations have been kind of small. I don't think you've really been manifesting something huge, right? I don't feel like you're like, I just want somebody that doesn't bring conflict into my life. I just want somebody to show up. Just show up for me. Do what you say. Show up for me. I've also got Cancer here. Ace of Wands, Chariot, Ace of Wands. So you've set the manifestation into motion. And I think you've had a lot of time to figure out what it is you want. And you're going to get it. Six of Wands, Three of Wands. I do feel you will get it. But let's see. I feel you're very humble. You're very much like, I don't want the world. You can keep that. I just want somebody by my side. That's it. I want somebody that's got my back the way that I've got theirs. Just a little bit. And Spirit's like, girl, why don't you ask for more? Like, that's just, I understand it, but at the same time, like, let's see. What is it that's coming, though? Because I see it coming in fast. But it's just sweet the way that you say it. I got Emperor. Emperor and the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. Who is this person? It's funny because I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself, and that could be like, saving your money, looking good, changing your clothes, getting ready. And it's attracted some sort of attention. Right now, it's still kind of in the ethers. It's not coming yet, but I do see communication coming in. Now, this could possibly be from, like I said, a Virgo, Gemini, Cancer. I feel that with the King of Swords coming in, there's going to be communication finally. But what I'm looking at here is basically like you've been finding yourself. And you've been getting rid of things that just aren't it. Kind of looking around. Because you don't want the in and out anymore. You're done with that. I think when this conversation happens, you're just going to know what to do. I feel like you've prepared yourself. But maybe think bigger, you know what I mean? Because there's an Emperor in the wings waiting for you. That could be Aries too, but you're just so sweet in the way that you say it. Like, I don't want nothing. I want somebody there. That's it. And not like in the, oh my gosh, I'm going to settle for anything. No. Just, you want somebody that can show up the way that you show up. Very sweet. And it's coming. It's coming. Ace of Swords. Now, the reason why I'm hesitating is because I do feel there's going to be some kind of competition for your attention. And I feel like there's a past energy. and there's a new energy. So you're going to have to make a choice. Like, do I want to go backwards to something that couldn't just give me the bare minimum in the past? Or am I going to go for this Emperor that's showing up from the get-go? I've learned over time that it's very rare for the roller coaster rides to end in the best of, things. So I definitely feel you'll know it when you see it. But I do feel there's a sneaky energy from the past still kind of waiting for you to move on, to try to be like, nope, you're not going nowhere. Your love is with me. I'm your kryptonite. Remember me? I can give you that. I can give you the bare minimum. I got you. Oh my gosh. I feel you on the young ones. I had a 30-year-old that just would not leave me alone. I'm like, do you understand? My son is going to be 28 this year. 28. 2 years difference from you. We got 15. Like, I don't see that working. Why would that work? How would that work? Alright, M, what is your question, my love? She donated again. I'm going to do hello while I wait for your question. What message from your spirit team is already manifesting through your actions? Thank you, Culture. You'll go after M. Oh, goodness. Hello? Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. What's manifesting is a closing of something that's been burning you a little bit. I kind of feel like something needs to go, because you want love and that ain't it. I feel like there's so much fire there. It's hard. But I feel you gotta let it crumble, even if it's not forever. But I see something coming around for you to find closure with it, or you're finding closure with it. And if you're manifesting love, right? You gotta get rid of all the other stuff, and that's kind of the way spirit works. It's like, you can't have all this other stuff going on if this is what you want. You gotta clear space. So I feel like this might be a little bit of a tough time for you while everything clears out. But the other side of it, you're gonna feel a lot of relief. So hang tight, girl. Hang tight. Alright, so M and Culture. Let's see. I don't know. Who is she donating it for, though? You're welcome, my love. So, whoever needs it. Okay. Let me think of a number. Okay, go ahead. Whoever guesses closest to it. I got my number. It's 1 through 50. Y'all better start guessing numbers. Don't spam. Only do one guess per person. Okay, Neon. Neon got it. Alright, stop, stop, stop. Stop. Neon got it. Y'all were close though. Y'all were close. Some of y'all were close. Alright, so the number was 45. Neon General. Okay, let's do it. And thank you, Em. That was very sweet. We'll have to do that more often. Alright. Alright, let me clarify. There's a lot of threes here in the double. I don't know if you're caught up in like a cycle of getting caught up in like third parties or dealing with people that are attached to other people. Okay. This gives me the energy of like, be careful what you ask for, you just might get it. How can I say this in like the best of ways? Okay. There's a toxic cycle that maybe you're completing or is a, how do you say it? Okay. I see that you want to believe the best in people. I get that. Um, I have the devil showing up twice with the Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups twice. And to me, that's saying that I don't know if it's your friend group even or somebody you're building something with. It's built on a lot of lies, deception, and I see you wanting for the best of this situation. Um, Intuitively, I think you know what you need to do, but for some reason, whoever these people are or whatever this situation is, they have kind of like this way of pulling you back. So Spirit's kind of saying that it's time for you to heal and stop this from happening again, because maybe you were caught up in some stuff and it's resurfacing. It's Mercury retrograde. So I do feel this is a time for you to make the decision to end that, right? Like, I will not go after somebody that, and even if you don't know, intuitively, I think you know if you could just trust your intuition. And the more that you heal, I think the more that you will be able to decipher between the two. Um, this is your blockage. And I think Mercury retrograde is kind of bringing it up so that you can look at it and be like, okay, um, I'm not doing this again. XYZ, these people have showed me time and time again that they don't have my best interest at heart. They come in showing that, hey, I want to do this. I've got you. This is all rainbows and sunshines. And something inside of you is like, I, I, I don't know. So maybe your trauma was attracting this so that you could heal it. But Spirit's like it's time to break the cycle. So maybe you need to block some people. Maybe you need to finally draw the line in the sand and choose yourself for once because you deserve more. And start to remind yourself of that too, because you are very powerful. When the magician and the high priestess show up together, I feel that you're meant for something bigger. You're meant for a lot bigger than you're kind of settling for or putting yourself into. I would say be careful with the people you surround yourself with because some people are energy vampires and they like your light and they get drunk off of it almost, you know. And it's time to choose yourself because you're powerful. You don't need that. All that's gonna do is keep you from your purpose and your light. So, kind of a weird message to get for a general, but it came out pretty damn clear. Um, but yeah, it's time to end it for sure. And once you do, you're gonna look back and be like, "What the was I thinking?" Because there's times in my life I'm like, "What was I doing? Like, who was that person?" You know what I mean? So it's not as hard as you think it might be because I feel like next year at this time you're gonna be looking back like, "Yes, I did that. I had the fool at the bottom jumping." So that's what I've got for you, my love. And I think Nana's still guessing. She's like 5. All right, culture. I got you. General for the week ahead. No love. I got you. Sometimes I'll remember stuff. No love. All right. All right. I feel a celebration. Maybe you get recognized for something that you do, or the people that you're going to surround yourself with in this next week. It feels like a relief from the drama you've been going through, right? There's love here. And even though I'm not talking about like the man of your dreams, no, it feels like very harmonious. Like there's love there, unconditional love. So it might be family, for like friends, people that you relate to. I feel like it just feels like a break from what you've been going through. Um, it feels very easy breezy. Like let's see. Surrounding yourself with people that get you, understand you, that are proud of you for who you are, where you're going. Big change in the energy. So even you might be celebrated for some kind of achievement or something you do in the next week is going to set you up for something better in the future. The You just feel like a change if things start to balance out here. Equal give and take. So whoever you're dealing with, it feels, like I said, very good. And it's not to say that you don't still have haters and you don't have people that despise the fact that you can be happy, and because they can't. It doesn't matter though. It's kind of like this coming week is going to be like, I don't even see it. Whatever. If you got a problem, go be a problem by yourself. Yeah. There's something new opening up for you, an opportunity possibly to move, change, some kind of position. But it looks like a very lucky, happy little break for you. And I had the Six of Wands at the bottom again. So I feel like you've been having a tough time, feeling like kind of left out, kind of pushed away. But I think all those fives were setting you up for something good because the sixes are coming out now. It's more balanced and harmony, and you could be seeing a lot of sixes in the next week. But I like it for you. I like it for you a lot. So enjoy the week. It looks like something is really good. It's like a breath of fresh air. Do I feel better? Um, I got over the bronchitis finally. Yes, thank you. Um, the weather changes really mess with my MS, so I don't necessarily feel great. But I am here as much as I can be. You're welcome, babe. Alright, Diamond Girl. And since this is like Thanksgiving week here in the United States, for those who celebrate, I just wanted to say how thankful I am for each one of you. I love you guys. My community is so amazing. Like, I think about it all the time. Like, I have been so blessed. Even though, I don't have a million followers, I don't have like this huge platform. I don't mind that because the people that are here for me, and I'm here for y'all. So I kind of like my little, I'm thankful for my little community here. So thank you guys for all you do. I just had to throw that in there because sometimes people don't realize unless you say it. So much love to each one of you. Alright, Diamond Girl. Whatever it is, Diamond Girl, is very, very amazing. I think you've ended a cycle in your life, and this is the rebirth of it. Um, you're you're showing up as a divine match, right? But we have three major arcanas that came out. You've set your intention out to the universe of what you want. You want somebody that matches you, somebody that's spiritual, somebody that believes the same way you do. You may you may have different religions or different backgrounds. Yours may be more like etheric or unconventional. Theirs may be more of like a structured religion or something like that. But either way, it doesn't matter who you believe in. I feel source is source, no matter what you call them. You know, it, the universe. Um, I honestly feel like you're aligning with somebody that's like perfect for you, because I have the High Priestess and the Hierophant coming out after the Death card, and to me that's a very spiritually aligned couple. That's somebody that gets you. That's somebody that like you're picking up where you left off somewhere else. Um, the keys just fit. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Pisces when this happens, but it's like the stars are aligning. Because even on this Hierophant card, there's a star, like a falling star. Maybe you wished on a star recently, but that's very beautiful. I love it. Come back here, Pin. Come back. Come back. Come back. Where'd you go? I am worse than a child. I swear to goodness. I am just constantly dropping things. Alright, alright, alright. Has Libra ever gotten a reading about you? You caught that too, huh? There was a little bit of a like, I saw it too. I wondered the same thing. Let's see. Um, I wouldn't go as far to say that they got a reading, but I do feel they got some sort of like prophetic message, possibly from a family member or someone that maybe they consider family, of how to move next, or um, like I said, I don't necessarily feel it was a reading, but it does feel like almost somebody spoke something about, you better go get your girl, um, because she's not gonna be here for long, and they felt it pretty strongly. So I think that's actually what got him moving. Um, was somebody saying something which moved forward. Now it could have been a reading, but it feels more of like a strong intuitive nudge or hit, something like that. Girl, we're all being watched. There's cameras everywhere. Everywhere. Siri. Oh my gosh. They know too much. I love you, M. Your spirit guides are definitely watching you right now. I'm like, I wonder what she's gonna do next. Getting their popcorn ready. Alright, Irene. What or who is coming towards you? Okay, I do feel there's a return of something coming towards you. Could be an Aries or a Pisces. This was something that like hurt you pretty bad from what I can see. Something that's kind of been on hold. Well, They're coming in hot and heavy. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know what their intentions are besides they want you. But it's definitely some breaking of silence or like a lack of communication. You're going to have to let me know, Em, because I'm like, I'm invested. You already know. We've been riding for a few years now. Alright, Eagle. And thank you, Irene, for being here. Yeah, I don't either. But I don't want to make assumptions either, you know, like. Alright, Eagle, general for the upcoming week. Gotcha. An unexpected end or an unexpected beginning from an end. I feel like whatever it is, it's going to take your breath away. And my heart is racing. It's very unexpected and shocking, whatever it is. Tower, Death, Emperor. Some strong energy this week. I would just say breathe. Breathe, and you already know what you need to do. It's just I see so much in my head, it's hard to like put it in human words. I don't know. It's like a crash or something, like a... I'm not saying anybody's gonna crash. That's the way the energy feels. It feels like a crash against like a brick wall. That takes your breath away. Just breathe. Because I do feel it's very shocking. Okay. And that's what I've got for you, Liv. That was very interesting. You're welcome, my love. Stephanie. Stephanie. Maybe, there you are. You donated? Oh, thank you, babe. I was calling you for the free. Well, we'll get them both together. How about that? Thank you, love. Alright, Tia Cutie, hold on one second. Let me do Stephanie's, I didn't realize she donated. Alright, that's the donation question. She put it. That's her donation question. I'm kind of feeling that he has rejoined some kind of way with the mother of his kids. Like maybe they're celebrating the holidays together or something like that. Um, it's not going to end well. The Three of Swords. Um, and it could be because they're still holding on to you, or they found messages that they had held on from you. Whatever it is, I do feel it's restoring some kind of balance here. Now, um, I feel like this was like very recent, like them coming back together. Now, I don't know what they did together because it's still showing up as a three. Um, maybe the intentions were good, like let's have family dinner, let's go out together, or whatever. Didn't end well. Yeah, death card definitely did not end well, but I definitely feel that that was a situation that kind of needed to be put to rest anyway. So maybe this is a future energy, and I don't know why they're telling me because I asked for you. But you're kind of wanting to know where he's at. So this is what he's doing. This is what's going on. Um, I think part of him still held on to this, trying to be like a better person. Um, he doesn't have kids. Well, I'm saying like the ex, maybe. Because I definitely feel this person, whoever this is, held a very significant place in his life. Um, I don't know why I said that. Um, maybe this was somebody he was supposed to marry, or hold on. Well, they cast the illusion of like they were gonna, go far. But anyways, they got back. I'm not gonna say they got back together. They did something, right? Like they brought it back together. It ended. It's done. Which needed to happen because I think maybe he was still living in the illusion that someday, somehow, they would come back together and things would work out. Even if it's not a baby mom, it's somebody that holds a place like that in their mind, right? Somebody of significance. Now, I think he was casting an illusion to this person that it was going to be something. But at the same time, it was important to him. He's just, he's so, how do I even say that? Like wishy-washy? Maybe he knew that was a cycle that needed to clear out. Maybe he knew that needed to end. Because he's still looking back towards you. He's still holding on to pieces of you. And I think that's what happened there is they found something of yours, or a picture they kept, messages they kept. Their mind is still focused on you, but at the same time, some part of them felt like that needed to clear out. So I do feel it came back together and ended because of something to do with you. And I feel like now the illusion has kind of broken their mind about whatever that was, and they're starting to move towards you, but they're doing it at a very slow pace, and they're not doing it with a whole lot of like anything that's necessarily great. Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles. So if they come back around, I would be careful. Because even though I do feel that was necessary, that's going to create a lot of healing within them if they choose to heal from it. I feel like at least if they do come forward, there won't be that other energy attached to this. And there's some kind of balance being restored. But, girl, I don't know if he's got the best intentions for you, honestly. I don't feel like he's got the best intentions for anybody besides himself. Um, he doesn't have a whole lot emotionally to offer. I feel he's very emotionally unavailable. But he's trying, is what they're telling me. So, I don't know. And thank you, Jason. I'm telling you what this is. You can say that you know him and that's not it. But when they show me the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords, this is something that meant something. This is something that came back together and ended. So I don't know what place this person held. It could have been they cast an illusion. And maybe it wasn't as deep as that, but his pattern is normally to run, not to like put a death on it. So I've got so many threes that have come out here that there's definitely somebody else involved. And whatever he told them, I don't think he'd ever tell you anyway. So I don't know. Just take what resonates with you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But it's the way it showed up. Thank you, Patricia. You'll go after Jason. I don't know. I don't know why Spirit would show that to me. Maybe so you'll know. So if you do get back together, you'll know about somebody. But it could be the person he was just recently with that he broke up with right before you that he wasn't over. I don't know. I don't know. But that's what they showed me. Is there was something that needed to be ended. And it was. So, does Jonathan still see and want a long-term commitment with you? When the time is right. He will definitely move back towards you at some point. Will he be ready? I don't know. I've got the Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Cups. That to me doesn't show me like long-term commitment, but it does show he will, once he gets past whatever it is he's dealing with, he will move towards you for like a reunion, a celebration. Where he's at though, when he does it, I don't know if it's gonna be a forever, ever, ever type of thing. Maybe, maybe. But they're not showing me like anything to indicate long-term commitment. Three of Cups to me is still kind of iffy. Because that's more friendly. That's more too many people involved. But it depends. I don't have enough cards to really clarify that. But intention-wise, yes, he wants to get his ish together and come back towards you. That's all I can see. As far as the commitment part, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There was, I can't tell you which ex it was. I just know he went back to somebody. And it didn't work out. Let's see. Alright, Jason, is this Aries meant to last? Or is there another to come? I honestly feel like the love that you're seeking is in the future. I don't think the Aries is. I think, how can I say this? Like, the Aries. I don't want to call them a time waster at all. A space filler. That doesn't even sound good either. It's almost like it's going to keep you kind of occupied until you move on to something else better. Um, I just feel like this person gets bored really easily. Uh, and Queen of Pentacles isn't really their state. You know what I'm saying? Like, Queen of Pentacles is something you're looking for. They're more looking for excitement, movement, and their ego wants them to constantly feel validated. There'll be more of a headache than anything. Is by the end of it, I think you're not going to understand the way that they move. Although you may love them, because you are a creature to love a lot, you know. Um, but it looks like you're going to move on to something better in the future. Your love is future tense. Two of Cups, King of Cups. The Fool. Yeah, there's definitely some other. Now, the Fool is an Aries card, but I I don't feel that that's what it's saying, is that you're going to move forward again with the Aries later on. I don't think so. I feel like there's a key and a lock further out into the future. But I think before that, there's going to be some kind of realization within you um, that there's certain things that maybe you had to balance out first. You had to realize within yourself. You had to elevate within yourself. Um, but yeah, I think you're both kind of gonna get bored of this, or it's gonna be too much. The Strength card, Four Cups, like trying to overcome that apathetic type energy. It's a hard one. Like, this person wants you to admire them. They want you to spoil them. And I think you're going to get bored because you're not getting the attention that you know you deserve from it. So, but yeah, there's something in the future for sure. Spirit, where is the rainbows and sunshines? My goodness, the energy has been like, bleh. I don't think anybody's got a really good, except for Diamond Girl. I think Diamond Girl got the best reading. Alright, Patricia. Let's see. You're welcome, babe. Thank you for being here. Sometimes they don't make sense until later, or sometimes I think a lot of times we don't want to accept certain things to be true, so we can deny what's being shown. Not, I'm not specifically talking to you, Jason, at all, but we've got to learn to just be like, okay, let me look out for that. Maybe I don't understand it, but we'll figure it out. I think your heart's still kind of there. And hello, hello, optimist. Patricia, it's your turn. I have her question, but I want to make sure that she's here. I don't know. Should we timestamp it? Yeah, her question is here. It's just, should we just timestamp it then? You want to timestamp it for me, Jean, and I'll just do it? There you are. Okay. Yay. What are you attracting? I think like something is lagging on her end a little bit, but we got you. All right, let's do this. I thought somebody was still guessing numbers. I'm like, what the hell? That's been done. Okay, a big change. I feel that you're getting very like direct, maybe like with the universe or with what you want, or I feel there's some kind of like coming together. I don't know if like, for instance, you meet a person that's on the same wavelength as you, and it could be a relationship, but it feels more of like a cooperation or a collaboration towards your goals. I think you're getting very serious about like putting something together, and spirit's right there helping you. um and you're using all the tools that you've gained over time, like all the lessons you've learned as far as like, well, this didn't work, this didn't work, this didn't work, putting it together to make yourself stronger, better. You're showing up as the Queen of Swords, Nine of Coins, like I'm about business. I got my eye on the prize right now. And Spirit's like, I got you. We're going to work together. Maybe that's the collaboration. Maybe Spirit's like, we're co-creating right now. The Wheel of Fortune in the future, Ten of Cups. And it's coming faster than you think. It's almost like you put, because you're putting in the work right now that's changing things. You're getting very serious. Like, I'm not accepting anything but this. Maybe you're saying I'm going to be a millionaire in the next year. These are the steps I'm taking. This is what I'm going to do. And because you're announcing it to the universe, like, this is what I want. This is what we're doing. I'm being very serious. I'm being very precise. And Spirit's like, finally, you made up your mind. Let's go. I've been waiting for this. Let's see. like you're tapped in now. There's things that are unfolding that you may not even see right now. There's things that are being shown, like maybe opportunities. You're weighing your options on something. Now, this could be even, I feel it could have to do with love as well. It's like you're getting very serious. You're like, okay, I'm tired of being single. I'm going to start going out. I'm going to start exercising so I look great, or I'm getting new outfits, doing my hair. I just feel some kind of excitement. And it's coming together. Like it's all coming together. And it's creating a big change. Now, the Lover's card is here under the Nine of Coins. So somebody could be seeing you in the position of you're on business. And they're like, that's the kind of woman I want. Finally, she got there. You know? Not saying that anything is wrong with you before, but you get what I'm saying. You're on business. You're on point. And that's what's changing the momentum of this. I feel like maybe in the past it was moving slow, but now I feel like it's almost like you got that target. Like you don't even have to look no more. You know what it is internally. And the universe is working with you to get it done. So I honestly feel like 2026 is going to be a very abundant year for you. I mean, even though the world and all that stuff's going on, I don't think it really matters because we're always going to be taken care of. There's nothing to worry about. You're going to overcome any obstacles that come your way. But Ten of Cups again. I definitely feel a lot of happiness for you. And Patricia, if you're not got like laser focus on what you want, you will be in the near future. I just see there's something that flips that switch that changes everything. All right, Jason, what is your question? And thank you again. I appreciate you, love. Of course not me. Of course not. Just to clarify, right? Hold on. That's funny. I don't know what is going on. People are blowing up my phone. Alright. Let's see, Jason. It does sound exciting. Alright, Jason. Alright, Jason. Does your close friend have secret feelings for you? I definitely feel that at first it was like a definite no. But over time you kind of grew on them. I think they started to develop some sort of feelings for you. Trying to think what kind of cards I could use to figure that out, but I think I'm just going to clarify with tarot. It definitely feels like there's a curiosity towards like where it could be, where it could go. But over time it feels like you're building something with them. But at first it was like, nope. Nope. But over time, I feel like you've changed their mind a little bit. Yeah, Temperance card. Because I've got Death, World, Temperance. Over time. Oh. Because they didn't see it at first. They didn't feel it for you. But it's definitely kind of changed. The more that they talk to you, the more that you interact with them. Ten of Cups, Lovers. I definitely feel there's something there. But that's too many cards. One last card. I still think this person is kind of like not saying anything. They're very protective of themselves. They don't want to... they don't know if they're ready for that. But it does feel like they're giving it time. They're working towards it. Or like, not working towards it, but slowly but surely you're breaking down some sort of walls that they may have up. Well, that's cute. I'm all nosy. I'm looking like, ooh, what else? But yeah, you never know. You never know, Jason. For some reason, yeah, the Ten of Pentacles, it kept sneaking out to me. And then the Moon. Still a very, like, it's their secret, I guess. It is their secret. Maybe they're not allowed to like you, or they feel some kind of like, there's some blockage there where they can't do things with you, or like feels forbidden-ish. Hopefully that makes sense. Thank you, love. Thank you, thank you. But I like that for you. I love it for you. Alright, CA Cutie. Did I do CA Cutie? No. Okay, good. A wakey, wakey. I know she posted her question, but it's been so long. I don't want to scroll. I'm going to drink some water instead. Your girl is thirsty. Thirsty. Welcome, love. Sorry the free list is closed today, but I'm on 3 days a week, so just subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to join me. I do free readings 3 days a week. But that you have to get on the free list or donate to get them. So all you gotta do is just jump on when I'm on. But do it quick, because boy, they be filling up fast sometimes. My love, I would love to read for you, but the free list is closed. Alright, Jeannie. Love, General. Jeannie, I don't know if you've ever heard this song before, but this is the second time that this song has played when I read for you. It's I See Her Different by Drew Meadows. Maybe listen to the words of it. It's beautiful. I feel like your mirror is about to come. Like you're going to meet your mirror. Somebody's made some kind of decision about you, or they're about to. Because you are their mirror. I feel like something is going to be revealed to you that I don't think you're aware of. Like, I maybe intuitively you feel something's coming, or you feel something about a certain someone, but I feel like there's clarity coming. Like somebody's made their final decision. But I see like brighter days ahead for you, and I feel like intuitively you know that. You feel that coming. But yes, listen to that song. I think this is the way that person feels. I see her different. Ace of Swords, the sun, like I see her different. Judgment, High Priestess. I see her different. Yes, brighter days. We'll all take it. Take 10 of those, 25 of those. How many other people are here? Mystical. Um, Optimist, I don't know if you're on the list, but if you're not, my love, just hold your question. If you're not on the list, come back another day. I'll be happy to read for you another time. Alright. Okay, any advice about your love life from the angels? There's definitely some change on the horizon. Okay, there's definitely change coming. But you've been stuck in this, you don't believe. You're fearful of anything else. And it's an unconscious kind of thing. I don't think you're necessarily aware. I feel like you're out there like, I want love. Yeah, I want love. But you're showing up as a Page of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Like full of fear and abandonment. So I think you still are looking in the wrong directions for love. I think you need to go back to center a little bit and make sure that you are ready for it, because you, from what they're showing me, is like, yeah, you say you're ready, but with the moon, the five of swords, and the Five of Pentacles, you don't really have anything to go by yet, right? There's still some lessons to learn. There's still some like overcoming to do, and really it starts back itself. So I feel like the change is coming. It's happening now, and it might not be very comfortable, but you've got to get over the fact of like you don't feel deserving of things. And that's the way I feel like you are. Like, I subconsciously you don't feel ready. Consciously you're like, I'll show up, Page of Pentacles. But that's not the Queen of Cups. That's not like I'm open and receptive and have love to give. King of Cups, emotionally stable, grounded. I'm okay. I'm a love. This is a lot of confusion, and so go back to yourself and maybe make a checklist of like what you can work on within you to align with the better options. Because if you stay in the energy of this, that's what you're going to attract, and it won't work out because you're going to grow and you're going to evolve past this. I hope that makes sense, and you're going to get there. Just right now might be a very confusing time for you. And believe me, I'm not throwing any shade. It could just be the energy of today. It could be Mercury retrograde. I don't know. The change is within you, babe. Alright, LT Spiritual. Any messages from your spiritual next business venture success? Let's see. Spirit's kind of saying the confusion lies maybe from your experiences from the past. Maybe you need to go back to something that you had done in the past. Because they're basically saying you've prepared yourself for this. However, in order to align with it, you've got to incorporate maybe past ideas, or maybe do some like night journaling. Because I feel like if you can incorporate everything that you've learned up until this point, take the ideas that possibly you had in the past and bring them forward. Because it kind of feels like whatever they want, whatever is missing or whatever is going to help you with this next journey, it lies somewhere in the past. Like the answers are in the past. There's something maybe even you've tried before and it didn't quite work at first. But now you've gained more knowledge, and if you put it with what you have now, it'll all come together. Like the missing piece lies in something that you've already done, or something that you've thought of in the past. It's just kind of hidden in the subconscious. So maybe like do some night journaling. Automatic writing really helps for me. It's like basically whatever words come in your mind, just write them down. They don't have to make sense. But it's funny how they don't make sense, but it makes sense. So the answers kind of lie in that. I hope that helps. Alright, pretty in pink. There's a line in the song that I'm listening to. It says, I lost it. They hold on to anything that helps to set them free. So it's like they're grabbing on to any source of comfort they can find. That's the way it feels. It says, I'm so damaged beyond repair. That makes sense, because the Tower and the Page of Cups. I kind of do feel like it's a distraction, but at the same time, I think that they don't feel worthy of you. So they rather settle for something that they know isn't going to end well than to bring this energy into your life. You're welcome, Elsie Spiritual. And writing really helps with anxiety. I don't know why sometimes our anxiety lies from the things that we haven't said, the things that we haven't done yet. But getting it out is like kind of pouring the anxiety into something, you know. So if you want to try writing, maybe that's why they told you to do that. You're welcome, Pretty in Pink. General for the next 7 days, Doctor. I got donuts for after my live. I'm so excited. Donuts. I've been craving donuts for like, I'd say like a month. I finally got some. It's funny when your excitement is over sugar, but we all gotta have something to get excited about, right? Alright, next 7 days. I feel like you're going to be feeling really good. And I don't know if it's because you're going to be around family, loved ones, whatever, but it feels like a very good energy. I see you being very happy. Surrounded by people that love you, or I don't know, you just feel good. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Pretty straightforward. It looks like a break, a vacation, a really solid energy. Peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. Alright, vanilla. Are you here, vanilla? You're welcome, my love. Enjoy it. It looks pretty steady. Oh my gosh. I was so tired. That baby was up this morning talking about Lola, 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 Lola. He was not gonna let me sleep. I think so, Jean. Okay. Gotcha. What are the Aries thoughts and feelings towards you? No contact. I kind of feel that they're holding on to you, but they're kind of putting you in the friend category. Like it needs balance. So there could be somebody else involved, or they could be involving or have somebody else. Like even though they're dealing with somebody else, they're still holding on to you kind of feeling. Either that or they're holding on to the idea that someday this will balance out. Yeah, I definitely feel that the attraction's still there. But I honestly feel like they're, even though they're holding on to you, there's somebody else involved here. Maybe they're waiting for that to clear out, or they're waiting to be better for you and then come. I'm not sure. I get confused when people start throwing everybody into the mix. It's like we're asking what your feelings are about this person, not that person. Alright, Neon. Career general. It looks like you're coming into alignment with something that's very beautiful. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress, and the Judgment card. I feel like you're going to be recognized for the things you do. You could be creating something new, coming up with a new idea, or implementing an idea as far as like you want to move to this job, you want to make the decision to do something better. But I feel like it's a creation of your own that's setting this into motion. I feel a very abundant timeline in your future. Three major arcanas in a row. Normally, when you get that many majors, it's something massive about to take place in your life. So I definitely feel like your career is moving forward in a really good direction. So enjoy it. Alrighty. It was much better than those third-party situations. I still feel bad about that, but I have to say what it says. You know, like I'm never gonna lie to you, even if it doesn't make sense. All right, next, culture. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Culture. What's y'all's favorite donut? Still on the donuts. No culture. All right. Morcita. Mornita. I don't know what that name is. Deborah. Mornieta. I see Deborah in there somewhere. Powdered lemon. Oh my gosh, I got the lemon cream. The stuffed lemon one. Oh, so good. I gave my grandson, it was a cherry filled one and a plain one. He ate both of them. He tore them up. Jason, are you still here? Oh, culture, okay. What do you need to work on right now? Oh no. Mumita. Spirit's kind of saying just stay balanced. Things are changing. Just be patient. What you need to work on is just taking care of you and trying to balance out your emotions and seeing things from a different perspective. Alright. I think she was behind. Okay. Should you pursue the lady you just DM'd to work things out with my person from the back? Okay. Should you pursue it? I read for you anyway. Just because, yeah. I take care of the ones that take care of me. Alright. Should you work things out? I'm sorry, Jean. I know. Alright. I feel like if you give it time and you're patient with it and you're willing to match energies, if you both show up, things could work out. But it's definitely not something that's going to be like a magical over the night, just beautiful thing. This is something that's going to take time, patience, and effort. But that's what I got. I'm an enabler. I know. I mean, I don't play favorites. I don't know. I've got a thing with drawing pyramids lately. Ari. Ari. Y'all be killing me with these long ass names. Nana. That's simple. I love it. I know Nana's here. I know it. I know she's here. You see? She's always on time. Coming in love for the rest of November. My ear is so plugged. I don't know why. Do y'all have any cures for stuff up the ear? Alright, looks like somebody's coming in. They like your little bird and whatnot. You're doing good. You're looking pretty. For a new beginning. Something you've been looking for. Wish fulfillment. 2 of Cups, Star. This is the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the Fool. Something coming. You've been looking for it. It's coming. No, it's just clogged. It bothers me because I can't hear, and I keep like rubbing it and trying to do like my lymph nodes and draining out, but it ain't going nowhere. Somebody said you could put vapor rub on a cotton tip a cotton ball and put it in your ears. Supposed to help. I don't know. It won't go. It's been like this all day. I woke up with it. I'm being a crybaby. Wah. No, I just really want to hear. I don't like things being like muffled. Sucks. Mirakai. Yeah, it could be like the beginning of an ear infection. That's my guess. But I don't know. Peroxide. Okay, I'll try that. I had a spider crawl in my ear in the middle of the night when I was like, I don't know how old I was. Well, I woke up to a bug squirming in my head, and I was like Googling in the middle of the night, like, how do you get it out? And they're like, shine a light on it. It'll come towards the light. That didn't work. I had to go through all these, like, self-help methods. And then finally they said, put peroxide in there. That hoe flew across the room. That was the weirdest thing ever. Good night, Nana. It was horrifying. It was horrifying. I survived, but that shit was hilarious now. Oh, it's hilarious now because it's a story, but I think that was one of the worst things that's ever happened because it's like I've got a bug crawling in my head and I can hear it. That's ridiculous. Okay, Jean, your turn. Sorry, I'm rambling. You can tell I'm tired when I start talking too much. Donuts. The free list is closed for today, babe, but I am on 3 days a week. So, join me another date. I'd be happy to read for you. I'm on the last reading of the night. Okay, what's he feeling about that? You missed this. Whatever it was, I think he might have been a little butthurt about it. because he does care for you and he looks for you and he gets excited when you're around. We got the King of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Like, he was excited for it, and so maybe a little bit of disappointment, but he seems to be a pretty emotionally stable type of guy. His feelings are still intact, and I think his feelings run pretty deep, but he definitely has this very strong attraction towards you and wants to catch you on the other side. He definitely likes the way you make him feel. Intentions, King of Cups. That's pretty good. But I do see where, like, maybe he was a little, like, hoping that you were going to be there, making that little pouty face, like. But then he's like, okay, next time. He doesn't take any action. I know. These people are so confusing. Like, just do it. With the Knight of Wands, though, I think he's gonna take some kind of action, but who knows when. I know, I'm messing with my ear. I'm sorry. Yeah, he missed you. Alright, my loves. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. And I will see y'all again on, what's today? Sunday, Wednesday. Have a great Monday, Tuesday. I'm gonna go eat a donut. Lover, you were not on the list, babe. And if you were, you missed your turn way back there somewhere. Come on another day. I'll read for you. Just get on the list. Alright, I'm out of here. Good night.